Go then to the Northwest Province, and efforts to bring suspected illegal miners at disused mine shafts in Stilfontein to the surface seem to be gaining some momentum. We do understand that those who remain underground are believed to be critically ill. Ziniko Mhlaba is there. Ziniko, there seems to be activity now at your location. Just share with our viewers where you are. We know that there are 3 major shafts that we're paying attention to in terms of places and points where these suspected illegal miners are surfacing from. But the big focus has been on the rescue effort, and there are some developments in that regard. Tell us more.
Yes, there are some developments, Iman. We are currently at shaft number 11, where the rescue operations have been taking place and where rescue operations are likely going to be taking place when we come to phase 3 of the operation. So we've seen some civic organizations and aid organizations coming through just to monitor the situation in terms of what exactly is really happening at this shaft. You remember that we've been speaking about the lack of that communication amongst the stakeholders, especially in lack of transparency from government in regards to what will be the next steps as far as these rescue operations are concerned. So I'm joined now by one of those stakeholders, civic organizations, SANCO, just to get a sense of what is it that they are here for, but also what is it that they are finding here at Stilfontein. I'm joined now by the spokesperson of SANCO here in the Northwest Province, Mr. Mzukisi Jam. I'm going to bring him in just to get some insights in terms of what is it that is happening currently. Mhlekazi, give us a sense of the purpose of seeing the stakeholders descending here at shaft number 11, and what is it that you found so far?
Thank you. As different stakeholders and as SANCO, we are on this shaft every day, literally every day, and we're hoping for a miracle to happen. And we keep on hoping that perhaps at some point sanity will prevail, especially with regards to the response from our own government. We heard some rumors that today the machine that we've been told about for the past couple of months is eventually going to be here. But I told the very same people who were giving us information that I'm not holding my breath. These are the same people that have made us wait and wait for months. These are the same people who came and destroyed the only hope that these people underground had, which is the infrastructure that we were using in taking food and pulling them out. So we really not, we are sitting here as we do every day. We will be very happy if eventually they will show up. But as I said, I'm not holding my breath.
I mean, as stakeholders and community leaders, we have been able to communicate before maybe the dismantling of your machinery there, shaft number 11, in terms of getting update on what's happening underground. So far, it's 2 weeks since food was supplied to illegal miners underground, but also rescue operations have been halted for 2 weeks now. Do you have an idea on how things are going underground? As your stakeholders, managed to get any communication from those guys? And what is the likeliness of the situation worsening underground regarding the delays we've seen so far?
Look, the only method or mechanism of communicating with the people underground was through the rope that we were using, which unfortunately was destroyed. So as we are here, we can't communicate with the people underground because, you know, those who are smarter than us decided to destroy the whole thing that we were actually having here. So for the past 10 days, there has never been any food taken down there. There has never been any rescue mission or operation taking place because the entire operation that we were busy with was deliberately sabotaged. So as we are here, there is nothing that is happening. And from the side of the state, we have not had anything. As the last time our own, MEC for public safety or community safety, the last time he convened a meeting as the chairperson of the task team was more than 5 weeks ago. So we have, even on the WhatsApp group that we have as a task team, when we ask some questions with regards to what exactly is happening, what should we expect as stakeholders, they don't even bother responding.
So talk to us about possible scenarios now. Should the expert team, which we're all waiting for, arrive, what do you think should be, the the importance of all the stakeholders finding each other, working together, but also, as you said, rescue operations have been led by committee members for the past 2 months. What role do you think these stakeholders should play now once those experts descend here, and how do you then see yourself as stakeholders collaborating or engaging with those rescue operations going forward?
You know, as different stakeholders, we were really hoping that when we come here and we meet and we talk with the state, there will be some sort of cooperation. But what we have been experiencing is hostility from the side of the state, to an extent that at some point we were harassed by the very same police who are here. So it looks as though we are the only ones who care about the relationship which should be between us as different stakeholders and the state. The state does not want to work with anyone, if I may put it in that way. And one of the evidence to prove that the state is not willing to work with anyone is the fact that they started with this Operation Valamgod without engaging the relevant stakeholders. So the state is very hostile. The police are hostile here. The situation, it's just getting worse. And we've been getting reports now that even the death toll is increasing. Obviously, we expect that to happen because nothing has been happening. So we are told we've got about more than 32 dead bodies now underground, and we have a responsibility of engaging the community members and try to give them some sort of a reassurance to say, let us expect these numbers to go up because there is nothing that is happening at the moment.
Okay. Very lastly, Mr. Jam, there, should we see more delays, as you said that you're just holding your breath, are stakeholders willing to take up that responsibility again? Should there be more delays as far as the rescue experts are concerned? Can we see stakeholders being led by committee volunteers in terms of rescuing? Are you open to that? And how ready do you think you can be for that responsibility to resume as you guys were doing before?
Currently, we're literally begging that these people allow us to put some mechanism in place so that we can continue with our rescue operation. But there is no cooperation from their side. So no one is willing to assist us. So the only thing that we must really anticipate is the death toll increasing every day. There is nothing that we can do at the moment because all of our efforts are shut down by the very same state that we are trying to assist because they do not have money. So we are using the little money that we are having in making sure that we assist the very same state which is very hostile towards us.
All right, Mr. Jam,
thank you.
Thank you, sir. Iman, that's Mr. Mzukisi Jam. They're speaking, as one of the stakeholders. He speaks for the Northwest Province, SANCO. But very worrying there is the issue of that non-communication amongst the stakeholders. As we've been saying, there's no clarity in terms of when exactly those rescue operations led by experts will be taking place. But also, the lack of communication generally, as he said, that there's been almost 5 weeks since they set as that task team. So that's the situation here. We'll keep monitoring it from the ground, but also we'll be monitoring what's happening in the courts of law.
Ziniko Mhlaba, thank you very much for that critical update.